first test. Basically, they were brief. Now, we have 3 areas of questions. We have called our audience, and quite a few people have put input into the questions they really want to get real answers to, not the usual obfuscating baffle gag that you get from so far too many politicians. Of course, we understand that politicians don't want to alienate anybody before the vote, so they're very careful not to be too specific. So, to reiterate, this is how it's going to work. I'm going to call on people as they raise their hands to stand up and speak directly to the question. They have 30 seconds to 1 minute. They will receive a 30-second warning from my Brawny support staff here. Everybody will get a chance to go at it at least once. You won't be left out. It's just like high school. Everybody gets a chance to contribute. We're going to start out with a nice, easy one. Yeah. Should we have a core review? Who's up? Bill.
Yes. Core reviews are a product of consultants. We've got enough consultants doing work for us already.
Oh, yeah.
I am in favor of something I call a program and services review. There's 3 prongs to it. The first one says, what are the core services that you want your city to provide? Number 2, how many resources are we going to put towards those? That means money. Number 3, how are we going to deliver those services? Are we going to do it with public resources? Are we going to do it with public-private resources? Or are we going to do it with a combination thereof? That's going to be a process that's going to take some time. It's going to be more complete, and it's going to be written by you.
Remember, we don't want just a yes or no. We want a yes or no and why.
No, if a core review is a code word for slash and burn and it's ideologically driven. Yes, if it's an objective review of the city services and we really try hard to find ways to do things better. That's what I'm in favor of. I'm not sure what core review sometimes means to some people though, so that's why I'm trying to clarify. I think we do need to review all our services. We do need to downplay or remove the services that are no longer relevant. We do need to add the services that we now believe are important to our community, such as recently the composting through the garbage collection. Okay, that's a new service. It costs a bit more, and we should do it. But as far as just core reviews go, when they're ideologically driven, I'm not in favor of those.
Thank you.
We need a core review on what is being allowed on the waterfront. The waterfront is our greatest natural resource. The waterfront being privatized, I'd like to take that word and just blow it into outer space because it means sail. Americans are buying our waterfront. First they tried to buy the harbor a couple of years ago. This is our waterfront. It's for you, for our children. The natives are there. They carve there. The greatest tourist attraction that we have, and anyone that's got native blood here should not allow that piece of land to be taken.
Thank you.
Roger McKinnon. Bill and Bill were both right on that because again, the core review, I think what most people think is what he just said, slash and burn. It's all about just cutting wages automatically. We have to get in there and look, and again, if we've got, we certainly have a lot of people qualified on running for council, so it's going to be that job as well for council and mayor to have a look at it first to see. Go look over, there's enough consultants reports I heard today from another past councillor. It's really just go to the library or shelf and you'll find 30 or 40 that they've never put in place. And you go back, way back, we just talked about Mayor Leach. I was on the vice chair of the Plan Nanaimo. That's 20 years ago, so there's some stuff that we should be doing. So we have to look at it. We do have to look at wages. We do have to look at what are the services that we want for Nanaimo. That's really what it gets down to what the core review is about. Thank you.
If you've been reading any of my rant letters to the editor, you will know that I took a very strong stand with regard to a core review. No institution that is doing things right can deny or can, every institution deserves scrutiny if they are doing things wrong, then they need to know and to improve and be more efficient. If you go on either the bulletin or the Daily News website and search under Corporate, you'll find the details on the core review as I've stated it publicly over a year ago. That's Gary Corbett.
Well, I mean, what I know about core review is it's sort of like a report card, and what government doesn't need a report card, right? So I think that it's a good way to show us where we are, where we need to go, and where to be, so then that way we know where our future lies and what we're doing right. All right, you can give me something.
Anyone else?
I'm for a core review. We definitely have to find out where all our money is going. We have city staff in this town that make outrageous sums of money, and nothing seems to be getting done. We have to find out why this is. We got to get our priorities straight. Common sense tells us we can't keep spending money if we ain't got it. And the only way we get money is to raise our taxes. We have to find out where this city is going, and the only way to do that is to have a core review so we know what is happening. Thank you.
Thank you, Pat.